What's up guys, it's me, Way Too Chezzy, and today we are going to be going over everything we know about the upcoming Floor 2 update to Roblox doors, as well as going over a possible release date. Also, sorry for some of the images I use being low quality, and also a big thank you to Decent Developer because I've gotten a lot of these images and information from his videos and it definitely helped a lot. So the Floor 2 update has been taking a while for many reasons. Firstly, the two main developers, Elsplash and Redibles, have been working on moving, which Redibles confirmed in his update video.
We're both going into our 20s, moving out of our parents' house. Splash recently moved out of his parents' house into his own house. I'm still in my parents' house, but looking to move out within the next couple months. It's a lot to handle for us, and we can't put all of our time and effort into doors right now.
And secondly, they're probably just making sure the update is as good and polished as it can be. They're making an entirely new section of the game with new entities, new rooms, new items, new jump scares, along with updating the previous section of the game. And all of this takes a lot of coding, modeling, animation, and art. And huge props to the whole development team for handling all of this. They're working so hard on this, and I feel like a lot of people are underappreciating it. Without further ado, let's check out everything we know about Doors Floor 2. Number 1, the Courtyard. First of all, the Courtyard has been confirmed to get a revamp. This makes sense because there really isn't anything there, and I can't wait to see what happens to it. Along with that, there's actually a scrapped item in the Courtyard that was going to be added into Hotel Plus. It's called the Shears, and according to Redibles, it was going to be used as a way to cut vines to open up chests that were covered in vines. I assume these chests were like the chests in the hidden rooms we find in Hotel Plus. Redibles said he scrapped it because it felt too much like a Lockpick 2.0. But he has 100% confirmed that it will be re-implemented into Floor 2.
The shears that everybody keeps asking about will be implemented in Floor 2.
Number 2, win counter. Now this is something I have wanted for a long time. So you know the death counter in the lobby that tells you how many times you've died? Well, now there's going to be a win counter that will tell you how many times you've won. Someone actually got in a game with Elsplash and saw that he had this win counter above his head. Now this might be fake, but it looks pretty real, and I'm pretty sure there has been talk of adding a win counter in the past. And I have no idea how many times I've beaten doors, so it's great to see this happening. And hey, we might even get achievements for winning a certain amount of times, just like how there's achievements for dying a certain amount of times. Who knows? Number 3, private server modifiers. So on June 23rd, 2023, Redibles tweeted out, asking people if they thought it would be a good idea to add modifiers in private servers. He states examples such as being able to enable or disable dark rooms, being able to set the amount of health points, no items, no gold, stuff like that. Now I think this would be great. It could add a lot more challenge for veteran players while also making ways for beginner players to figure out the game. I just hope people aren't able to get achievements with some of these modifiers on. I feel like if there are any things that make the game easier enabled, you shouldn't get achievements. But if there are things that add challenge to the game, you should be able to get achievements and possibly even get special achievements for beating the game with these challenging modifiers. Number 4, translation. Now this isn't a big deal for most of us, but Elsplash has stated that the game will have translation for many more languages. I'm pretty sure that the game already has a Spanish version and a couple other languages, but it seems like we are getting a lot more, which is great because it makes the game more accessible. Now all we need is a VR port. Oh wait. Number 5, knobs. So we all know knobs, right? Well, they might actually be getting a ton of new uses. Redibles has stated that they will have a big impact on the game and will be used for buying cosmetics and could even be used for practical uses. So it looks like we are getting cosmetics, which could maybe be floor skins, entity skins, lobby skins, item skins, just thinking out loud. And like you said, there will also be practical uses, so maybe we could get some new purchasable items, or you could maybe even be able to purchase multiple rifts to store multiple items, which is an idea I've had for a very long time now, and would be very useful to players like me who have to use their rift to store their scanner. Number 6, new rooms. So there have been a few new Floor 2 rooms that have either been shown by the development team or by leakers. So the image Elsplash released for doors reaching 3 billion visits, congratulations doors, actually has a new room scene in it. If you brighten up the image, you can see a very blurred out Floor 2 room that has been speculated to be the new opening room that you spawn in, similar to the reception room in Floor 1. Now Redibles also leaked a sketch for a room that we might see in Floor 2, It seems to have some bridges you must walk over in order to not fall into the void. Along with these, someone actually managed to get a hold of a full-on screenshot of a floor 2 room. And man, this looks cool, and it definitely seems like we are going to be getting that cave aesthetic we saw in the place where Figure fell, which is awesome. Number 7, challenges. So Redibles has confirmed there will be challenges indoors, similar to Super Hard mode. He has confirmed that there won't be any difficulty modes though, so you won't be able to turn on easy mode and get less entity spawning, or hard mode and get a ton of entity spawning, but it does look like whatever these challenges are, they will be bringing some unique content to doors, just like Super Hard mode did. Number 8, new entities. And now what you have all been waiting for, new entities. So there have been some new models leaked of supposed Floor 2 entities. The first leak shows this Grim Reaper looking character with a cowboy hat named the Groundkeeper, which is kind of weird but looks pretty cool. And the second leak shows a model of a horse, which is probably not an entity, but it might show up as a decoration somewhere in the game, like a rocking horse or something. We also have this separate leak showing an early model of what Screech may look like in Floor 2. And he seems to have a lot more eyes and certainly looks a lot creepier. I'm so excited to see this dude in Floor 2. Now for the last entity. He might not be coming to Floor 2, but maybe sometime in the future. This is Dread, a scrapped entity from the Hotel Plus update. Redibles has confirmed in his update video that Dread may stay cut or may be re-implemented into Floor 2 or even a later update.
And Dread, the monster that we scrapped the last second, we scrapped it because it wasn't very fun. But whether we end up re-implementing him or not, I don't really know.
Now, Dread has been linked to the grandfather clocks in Floor 1. This is because in the image that Elsplash released showing off some new settings, if you zoom into his name, you can see that he actually has an achievement being displayed called Dead of Night that has a picture of a grandfather clock. And many people are saying this could be an achievement related to Dread, but it may also just be a random achievement that goes with something else. There's also this screenshot from the game overview that says, "You died to Dread," so we might be seeing him back in Floor 1, or in Floor 2, or in Floor 3, or even Floor 4, or we might even not see him at all. Who knows? Let's just hope if he's added, he has a fun mechanic. And finally, the release date. So Floor 2 might be releasing tomorrow. That's right, almost everything you heard and more could be released tomorrow. You might be asking why. Well, tomorrow is actually Doors' 1-year anniversary. Yeah, Doors has been out for almost a year. It's crazy. But anyway, a lot of people, including me, have been speculating that Floor 2 will release tomorrow in celebration of Doors being out for a whole year. It could be possible that the team would release it on the weekend of the anniversary, which would be August 12th or 13th. Either way, I unfortunately won't be able to play it until the 16th, but I'll make a video on it as fast as I can. Even if Floor 2 doesn't come out on the 10th, I'd at least be happy to see some balloons or cake scattered around the map. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Hey guys, it's Redibles.